Yo, what up?
Yo.
Episode 55. I'm Hazeyy. This is Clutch and Bo. What's going on, SP?
Yo. What up, everybody?
Make sure you guys are nice and loud. I think you are. Yo, I've had a fucking day from you wouldn't believe I'm starting this off just like this, all right? Let me tell you something.
Okay, let's do it.
Right? Last week, we had the lawn guys came here for the first time for the season, all right? My wife, Chi, had bought a garbage can to place outside the door because we have little dogs, right? So, like, we clean up their pads and stuff, and we just put them outside in their own bag, right? So dude was blowing this stuff off, and he must have blew the garbage can, right? And it was one of the lids where if you push your foot on it, the lid flies up, right? The lid flies up on it.
Yeah.
And it was broken, right? So dude must have blew it off, watched it fall apart, didn't think, didn't care, whatever, just picked it up, put the lid back on it. When I went back outside to use it after it was done, I was like, all right, like I know what happened, right? There was no wind, there was no storm, there was nothing, right? So it had to have been you. So I said today, I'm like, because it was a $50 garbage can and it was brand fucking new, right? Now hear me out. Rather than call the owner and be like, hey, yo, you owe me a $50 garbage can. Your man blew the top off my shit and it broke. I want a new garbage can. I didn't do that. I didn't do nothing. I went outside today and I said, hey, yo, the last time you guys were here, da-da-da-da-da, right? And he goes, nah, that wasn't me. It probably was the wind. I was like, bro, come on, man. Like, I know it was you. We got Ring cameras around the whole house. He was like, well, I blew it off, but, like, the lid came off. I didn't think it, like, how did it break? I was like, well, it's the foot pedal one, so the spring arm and the back got all knocked off and the lid popped. You know, it's not that big a deal. Can you just be careful? Like, next time, moving forward, can you just be careful? Homie lost his mind, bro. Homie lost his mind. He was having a bad day. Because I don't think I could have been any nicer, right? I say to him, hey, man, I think one of your guys blew this thing off. It's not a big deal. Can you just be careful? Why is that a big deal? Like, we pay you to come to my house hundreds of dollars a month, right? To do the lawn, to make sure this shit looks nice. That you couldn't have at least knocked on the door and said, hey, I think you know what I mean? Anything. And he's like, nah, it wasn't me. Da-da-da, right? Starts yelling. And you know what he says to me? I fucking hate being the middleman between you, the customer, and my brother. I guess it's his brother. Homie was let me tell you something. Dude was having a bad fucking day. And he decided he wanted to beat me up about it. He looks at me and he goes, I'm about ready to just pack it up and get out of here, man. I'm not doing this. This is nonsensical. I was like, what are you talking about? What is nonsensical? He was like, you're one of the worst customers I have. I was like, what? We fucking smoke weed together. Like no joke, bro. He used to come here and I'd be outside trimming my plants and shit and I'd smoke with him. No bullshit.
Dude was having a really bad day.
Homie was having a bad day, right? So check it out, right? I have to call people now because this guy is friends with my stepfather. My stepfather is friends with the owner of the company, and that's his brother. And I don't know if he's mad that he's been working for his brother for like years and years or whatever, but that's how my fucking afternoon went. And it wasn't even like late afternoon. It was like 10:30 in the morning. Right? So that's what
a good rest of the day.
Bro, I am so fucking tired of being the punching bag for people that are having bad days. It sucks. It sucks. It fucking sucks, man. The guy broke my garbage can. I asked you, please just be careful. You're mad at me?
For real.
What the fuck planet are we on? I mean,
how
really?
long has it been cleaning your stuff?
For
it's been a
years.
That's what I'm saying. You guys develop a relationship, and for him to be that way to you, that's fucked up, man.
Years. So then my stepfather calls me, right? My stepfather calls me and he goes, "Yeah, no, everything's fine. I guess he's having a bad day or something." I was like, I could not comprehend.
Hey, whose side are you on? His or mine?
Bro, it was bizarre, bro. It wasn't even that serious. It was just a garbage can. It really wasn't all that fucking serious, man. Please be careful of the stuff that we have outside. He just wanted me to call. All right, so that was the point. I didn't call his boss, right? Because why? I have a relationship with him, right? Like, why would I call his boss? So I say that to him. He's like, just call Dave. He'll take it off the bill or buy you a new one. Problem solved. And I was like, I don't want a new one. Like, I don't need. I'm just like, please be mindful of my stuff. That's it. I come out and I move all of this stuff so you don't hit it. Swear to God, I move it all so they don't hit it. I come out there so they don't even have to get their asses off of the fucking lawnmower, bro. No bullshit. So
Yeah.
So I say to him, he goes, "No, what do you think, you're going to get me in trouble?" I was like, I mean, maybe. I don't fucking know. The point is I'm talking to you. I don't want to call him. So I took the point. I'll call him from now on. I won't bother you. I won't even come out. Dude was calling me telling me I'm the worst customer he's ever had. All I do is bitch at him. This is somebody I smoke weed with. Like that he comes out and like he'll hop off the lawnmower sometimes and we'll burn one. We haven't since COVID, but like before that for years. So it was a bizarre interaction, man. It was a bizarre interaction, and the end result was he's just having a bad day. Like, whoa. Really?
Okay.
Really, dude. I was on fire. I'm still on fire thinking about it because
I can tell.
Because you know what it is, man. It's like I constantly feel like I am the brunt for people's aggression. Right? Like if you're having a bad day in the server, there's people that come in the server that are having a bad, like this morning. Was it this morning? Somebody came into the server this morning and was like, "Yeah, guys, let me see. Yeah, it was today. Yeah, guys, just so you know, I'm gonna have to be taking the SP logo off my stream. Yeah, I'm gonna have to turn that off and take that off." And I was like, "Who the fuck are you? Like, and why would you say that? Like, nobody asked you to put it there. So like, what are you looking for right now by saying that? First of all, I can barely recognize your name. So that means like you've been here since March 17th. What the fuck?"
Okay.
But like those situations, right? Those people come in looking to give somebody some negative energy. Like, and then they don't respond and they just bounce.
So they're like, actually, you have to pay us. We didn't say you could use it.
Bro, who the fuck is that guy moment? Swear to God. I was like, who the fuck is that guy? I don't even know him.
It's like, gee, do you recognize this name?
She said, I think he couldn't get on she said some shit. But she did. She knew who he was because that's what we do. We know everybody kind of. But I didn't fucking know. I didn't really know this dude. Like, and you're like, I'm taking my thing off, but I'm going to stay here and I'm going to help out as best I can. Why? Why
say that and then say that? You know,
it was bizarre.
Like, you try to cover up that insult so good, and it was horrible. Like, I don't know. I can't with people sometimes.
It's just it's backhanded shit. It's backhanded shit, and it's just so pointless.
Childish shit. It's
so pointless, man. It just doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense at all. And then the only thing that I can say is, it's a look at me moment, you know? It's a, hey, look at me. Give me attention. And it's just fucking, I don't like the way it looks, man. It bothers me badly.
I can say you handle all of these things better than I would.
Well, what would you have said to him? All I said to him was...
I literally would have said was, who are you?
I said to him, okay, question mark. And then I said, why do you feel it's necessary to tell me this when nobody asked you to put it there? Because nobody would ever ask anyone to put an SP logo in their stream. Never happened. Never once. I've never even asked the staff team to do it.
Yep.
Now that I think about it, I don't even think that's like a requirement to be a part of staff. You got to have our overlays. Most of them don't stream.
No, exactly.
They're too busy staffing.
We do it because we want to. We do it because we love it. We don't, and we would never say we would take it off for that. It's basically attention. He was seeking for attention at that moment, saying that shit. And
It's just
Yeah,
there's
because any normal person would have been like, if they were feeling some type of way, they would have just took it off. They would have just
like I don't like this group.
Hide button on OBS and called it a day. You know what I mean?
But I think that what they want is you can have your logo back. Damn it! Yeah. Thanks, man. I'll take it. It was the strangest thing, and it happens once in a while. But I couldn't have. I didn't have any clue that person had been here for like 2 months. You know what I mean? Literally 2 months. And I mean,
almost a little more than a month. Don't give them too much credit.
March. Oh, it is April now. A little more than a month. Yeah. Wow. A month. And was an SP affiliate. Had an SP affiliate count roll on his tag. So that means that somehow his affiliation to Twitch was correlated to us, whether it's followers or whatever. But it's just a thing that I have been seeing more and more, and it just seeped out into my real life today. This morning, I cooked some breakfast, right? Wow, we lost an integral part of SP. Let's just shut it down now, guys. Bye. Nice knowing. Yo, it's true. We're gonna crumble now. That's the other part.
What would we do without that new guy?
Yeah, that's the other part. It's like, what am I supposed to say?
Shit.
I don't know if he appreciate it, man. Appreciate the 33 days you had the logo on for me.
Probably less than that. Listen, I understand people get excited, and I'm not trying to sound like a total asshole, but like that energy, they didn't care about the energy that they were throwing at the people here. Like you didn't put any energy into trying to get to know the staff team or getting to know some of the better, more involved members here, right? Like you can't say that you were involved if you weren't involved. You know, like, and then be mad that you're not seeing some kind of return. Like
me. It's like if I were to get mad that people didn't show up to my stream from here because I'm here once a week.
Yeah, and
for a podcast. But where the fuck is everybody at? I'm taking the SP logo out.
That's exactly what I'm talking about. Right. It's exactly what I'm talking about.
I don't expect anybody from here to ever be in my chat. When they do show up, I'm happy and surprised, but like I don't put enough effort in to be like, hey, so where's my free viewers at?
Moving right along from the fucking lawnmower dickhead and the guy who dropped something in the gen chat today. Vince McMahon's a real motherfucker, huh? Vince McMahon is a real motherfucker. This guy literally stopped our last podcast. Was like, no, you guys talked and showed my product and fuck you, you can't play it. Like, not you can't make money off of it, nothing like that. Like, you straight up can't play it. It is blocked.
Wait, for real? I didn't even know that.
Straight up.
Yeah, two had to fucking do some major work to make it.
It's the shortest episode we have.
That's crazy though. Like, I don't tell you he's a hater, bro. He's a hater.
And it was one of the best episodes we've ever had as far as engagement goes with our audience and the members in SP and like the nostalgia. One of the best episodes we've ever had, hands down, talking about wrestling. And
I should have mentioned it again then.
Yeah, fuck you, Vince McMahon.
Can't play that one either. What? Jesus.
Yo, he really did that, though. Really did that. It says what does it say? It says blocked, not unplayable. It doesn't say like region or huh?
Where at?
On
Like
YouTube.
on Twitch, on YouTube.
Yeah, well, where we put our long form content. I don't know how it works if we try to upload it just the audio, because that's actually interesting. I wonder if it's just because we use the video.
What if we just blur the video out for that?
That's an interesting
blur that part out and re-upload it.
Yeah, that might work actually.
We could try that too. I think that sometimes it's just require that to blur.
I mean, I forget. Is there any of his voices in it?
No, I don't think so, man.
No, I'm trying to remember.
What clips do we show?
I'll go back and check it out and tell you what to do.
But the WWE, I'm on it. Say less. You're gonna try it? Yeah. So that's genuinely, I don't know what it's gonna be, but call Linda McMahon and tell her to cut him off. Vince McMahon is not using Linda for any of his needs. And as we can tell with all the fucking payoffs, that man, how many millions of dollars for payoffs from like women that worked in the company?
Second
show that's right.
Podcast.
Wait, we really shouldn't even talk about Vince, you think?
I mean, I don't know.
If that is the
Is
reason,
he that dangerous? That man is the GOAT, bro.
As my boy Conor McGregor would say, "Fook that guy."
Fook that guy.
Poop, dang.
Bro, that's crazy. Yeah, I would just blur out the video and re-upload it, and then if it stops it again, then you know it's the audio.
I mean, I guess that's a good thing
that
that we can try that. We can try to fucking. We can try to blur out the video, and we can still talk about it and see if that works. That would be a good idea. That's a good try.
I mean,
And then if not, I'll buy like a couple stocks, and then be I'm part owner.
Bro, WWE has got expensive fucking stock. That fucking company is a win. Straight up a dub.
Yeah, I say it's been for years. It's been popular.
Dub.
Really popular
Vince
for
McMahon
years.
is gonna be famous like past his death and shit. Like like a president. You know what I mean? Like Albert Einstein. Like fucking Stephen Hawkins. Like as a
Speaking of, that's gonna be around the corner, right?
He's looking kind of old, isn't he? Yeah, man. He's looking kind of old.
So we could probably show some videos like in a couple months.
Nah, Gianna is due in 30 days from today.
Let's go.
30 days from today, our little girl's gonna be born. She's clawing her way out already, kicking the shit out of Chi.
Get me the fuck out.
Yeah, she gonna be here before you know it. Yeah, before you know it.
You have some stock of WWE, Drunken Texan? That's a good buy.
Let's go.
Just remember AEW was ranked number 2. Is there even a number 3?
Yo!
He is that though. That's the only.
There's no way.
New Japan's probably number 3, I think. New Japan. That's where a lot of the wrestlers now from WWE originally came from.
That's crazy. All right, so moving right along.
Yeah, now I forgot about that.
What was it that you wanted to talk to? Did you have something that you were gonna say to me, Bo? Before I felt like you wanted to say something, and I wasn't listening or some shit.
No, not that I remember. I have a short-term memory. I forget shit.
We sit in the call for a while, trying not to talk. So,
yep.
We've realized that all the good conversation happens before we.
Yeah, like in the beginning, I remember the first few podcasts, we would like hop in there, we would talk to our podcast, and then we would turn on and be like, we should have just did that. We should have just recorded that.
Yeah.
No, but I just hopped in and was asking how shit was going because I was asking about the baby too.
Oh, right. The baby.
I was asking the baby.
How's Brittany actually? I want to know how Brittany's doing because I forget sometimes that like she's 2 months right behind Chi, so that means she's fucking like she's like 6 months pregnant now, isn't she?
Yeah, we're in the final trimester of this now, so it's like we have to go more often every week. We went last week because my girl was on some medication, and they had to check extra tests because of that. But everything normal, everything fine, growing healthy so far, so everything's going good. Haven't felt the baby kick yet.
No,
Brittany, I haven't felt it yet, but Brittany tells me every day that she goes crazy every morning. Like she feels it. And this time is like my first time around with Lucas, I wasn't really ready or prepared. But this time I feel like I'm ready, prepared. So I'm like more excited. I'm like, I'm ready for this, bro. I want to have that time come already.
What are you ready for? I don't know what to be ready for.
It's just the whole experience of it, of like, I'm telling you, bro, the no sleep part, that's going to be something you're going to have to get used to.
I don't sleep already.
I know you told me that already, so you're going to be good. That's going to be good for the first 6 months, but then
I
everything
straight
is
up
just...
don't sleep. I'll be cranky a bit, I'm sure, but...
Like more than usual, or what are we talking about?
I'm looking forward to every experience of the baby growing up, like the starting to talk, the crawling, the like you have, then they start walking, and then potty training again. Like I'm looking forward to the whole experience. It's gonna be awesome for me.
Potty training again. That is not fun. It'll be easier for the girl, but for the boys, bro, it's not fun.
I taught my son young. He kind of caught on quick. Although I had to clean a lot of shit, but
You need Caesar Milan for them boys.
No, I got one. One's good. The other one's not ready. One's good. One's chilling. He was in the car the other day. He's like, I gotta pee. I was like, you either gotta hold it or you're about to learn how to pee in the parking lot.
Gotta teach him how to do that?
Well, I mean, like when you're potty training them, it's like always like, all right, go to the bathroom, do this, wash your hands. It's like all that shit's out the window in the parking lot. It's like, make sure you don't nobody see. Oh, open the car door, the front and the back doors. Pee. Make sure you don't pee in the car.
Right.
I mean, at his age, he won't. But like,
I'm a fucking ape, and I'm about to be raising a little girl. I am a 35-year-old child. I'm not even kidding.
Ask my wife. Ask my wife. She'll tell you. I'm a child too. But you figure it out.
you figure it out exactly. Just gotta go with it, like Hadouken said.
There ain't no right or wrong way. Like the thing is, like you can't write a book on it because like whatever parent wrote that book did not raise every other child in the world. Like it's every one of them's different.
Every child, every experience, every night, like something's gonna happen.
I have two boys that act like twins. They're 13 months apart, and they are like almost complete opposites in some aspects and almost identical in others. You'd think like growing up at the same time, like doing everything at the same way at the same time, like whatever works for one does not work for the other.
Why is that, you think?
Personalities, man. Everybody's different. Different DNA, different chemical compositions in their brain. Everybody's just different. But like even with twins, like I know some twins that are like very, very similar in like everything, and then some that aren't. And I mean that could possibly be said because they could be identical or fraternal, right? So a little difference in like some DNA stuff, but like identical twins technically are the exact same DNA, right?
Indecent. It's been 8 months, bro.
But
That's what I'm saying, right? So, yo, right. I know we're just fucking bouncing all over the place here, but we just got these 2 new admins, which is crazy, right? Fucking two in Yanni. I don't know if Yanni even knows yet.
He's seen it. There's a message up
Did he?
there in the admin. Shout out to my brothers.
He did see it.
yeah, okay. He said he's still at work.
But shit's about to get real up in here, man. And I don't know what it looks like when the baby's born, right? So I don't know what it looks like, and hopefully all of you guys are able to handle this shit, man. Scary. So scary.
You got this, bro. You and G, the team, that got this together. I'm telling you. It's exactly. I was gonna say, like, I can't really explain it, but shit would just click. When that moment happens, you're just ready to go. Let's go to the hospital. Shit like that.
We got the bag packed. We got the bag packed.
Yo,
I literally just have to throw on a pair of sweatpants or a pair of shorts, whatever I want to take with me, or throw a pair of sweatpants in my bag. Actually, I think there is a pair of sweatpants. I need to bring a pair of shorts with me, and that's it. Like
the car seat. You did the car seat
oh,
yet?
it's already in there.
Okay.
Yeah,
good,
everything.
good.
Yo, we are literally ready. Yo, Hadouken, Treble, Ragnarok, Ali, Grata, Drunken Texan, Ohio, Smokey McPot, Chi, Big C. Thank you guys all for being here. Mr. Mills. Love you guys.
I was gonna say, that you guys, from what I've seen here in the Discord, right? You and Chi are pretty much always on the same page.
What?
So a lot of
What? No, you're.
no. Look. You might not look. All right. So what actually happens
hold
is
on,
you freak
sorry.
out.
I'm
She
sorry.
talks some sense into you, but you come around. Right?
I do come around.
So you're on the same page, right? She calls the shots, you listen. It's a typical marriage, right? Like my wife calls the shots, I make suggestions. That's how it goes.
Young Karama TV. Thank you for the raid. I appreciate you. Yeah, no.
All right. Okay, I think what you're maybe I'm explaining this wrong. It's not that you guys. I want to see you guys agree on everything, but you guys communicate very well, right? So when it comes to raising the kid, I feel like you guys will make the right decision. Like you make the right calls. She might have to talk some sense into you a lot of the time, like usual. But I feel that you guys will whenever one of these like milestones come up. How do we handle this? What do we do about this? Like I'm pretty sure you guys are going to be all right.
It's a scary thing to think about. Ragnarok,
Oh my God.
we spent like a good 30 minutes trying to put it in, and I think we did it wrong. And then I went and asked my mom if she knew how to do it, and she was like, it
No.
wasn't like that 35 years ago. Like these fucking things, they make cars with hooks on them now, like actual
Yeah, it's-
hooks.
That you have to clip it on too. And
Yeah.
some cars.
Yeah, like for the car seat, yeah, it's like me.
Yeah. And the hospital check that shit too, bro. They don't play. Like,
I'm glad.
don't fuck
you
around,
got that
bro.
shit ready.
Also, if you're not comfortable putting one in, at least here, bro, you just drive to the fucking firehouse and or police station and they'll do it for you.
Wow, then I'm definitely gonna have to do that. I'm gonna have to go to the fucking police station.
So,
Or
yeah,
something.
I know around here you go to the police station or firehouse and they'll put the car seat in for you. I would trust a firefighter to do that over the cop, personally.
Well, then I'll go to the fire station. Either way,
I'm saying, I'm just throwing my opinion out there.
I am. We are fucking ready. Like I can even bring the stroller in because we got the stroller packed up. Like it's all
Already.
ready. I mean, we just got
Oh.
to do more cleaning, I think, and it's just stuff that we're gonna have to constantly clean. You know, make more room in like the closets and shit, stuff like that.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
All right.
I can't wait.
I don't know about room, bro. I have more kid toys than I know what to do with. People just always buy shit.
What's
Like,
a
I
hot
did
spot?
last time I bought like a kid's toy, dude. I get gifts. I got 2 boys. Their birthdays are a month apart, dude. Like, and it's the complete opposite time of Christmas. Like, it's just constant excess gifts, excess toys.
I feel that. I had to get rid of so much shit in my house, to be honest.
It's so much.
Like a lot. This is basically my son's room, but like half of my daughter's stuff is gonna be in here too. So I had to get rid of it. I did so much half in already. Still want to do more.
Allegrata, my wife has been saying to me that C-sections are a longer recovery period and that's something she doesn't want. Yeah, so she's on that page as well.
Yeah.
Mr. Mills. I'm going to do my
Perfect.
best. Thank you, Big C. Yeah, 30 days, man. So I know I've said this several times, but we are in the realm of any day, you know?
Yeah, you guys are. Like, it really could be.
Yeah, it's not optimal, but I'm alive and so are my kids. And that's what's important, right?
Yep. Shout out to you.
So far,
Females that mothers. Oh my God, I go through it.
bro, I have never been more impressed, like, with my wife. And she helps manage and do all this shit. And she's impressive as fuck watching her, like, work her 9 to 5, which she's a manager for, you know, hundreds and thousands of dollars of product every month, weekly, I think, actually. And Like, she has a huge responsibility, and for her to be able to juggle the shit the way that she does, it's impressive. And all while making this human, like this fucking baby, man. It's crazy. It's crazy.
Facts.
Could be up early or late. I don't know what the hours are gonna be like, but it don't matter. I'm gonna try my best to be an amazing father. She's gonna be my little princess.
I got this, man.
Yo, I'm gonna be so in love. I'm
High
gonna be
confidence,
so in love, though. I'm gonna be drunk in love. I'm gonna just be like, this is
You
terrible.
really are, man.
This is fucking terrible.
And it gets more in love as the year goes on. Like I'm telling you, with the little moments, little things. I'm telling you, I can't wait.
Oh my God, dude. I really can't imagine how crazy it's gonna be. So I have plans for treasure hunts and much more. Like all kinds of stuff. Like legit treasure hunts. Like I'm gonna bury treasure and then she's gonna go dig it up. We're gonna find maps. All types of shit.
That's awesome.
That'd be fun shit.
Like your whole heart outside of your body. I believe it. I believe it, City. I'm excited. I'm excited because so that's the other thing. For a man, you're not connected to that baby while it's being grown. Like not the way the mother is. You know what I mean?
It's being grown.
Right? What
Exactly.
What is it? What is it? It's not being
I don't know,
grown.
that's just funny. It is a good way to put it, but it's just funny.
They don't feel real, to be honest. They don't feel real till like the moment happens.
Till
So-
like till you
Feel like the baby's here,
So
but they feel it the whole 9 months.
yeah, man. So I see it. I can feel it sometimes and see it, but like there's hours in between that it's like I don't have that direct connection, right? And she's having it the whole time. She feels her moving in her belly like that. That connection is something that I'm missing at the moment. But when she gets here, like I'm gonna be able to. Yes, I do talk to the belly. She stops moving when I do that though. She when I go to try and touch her when she's moving, she stops. When I talk to her, she stops moving. All that stuff.
Yeah, it's funny. It's because the same here, to be honest. My girl
I
could
think
feel
it's
it
the
moving,
same
she tells me,
everywhere.
Go feel it, and then I touch it, nothing happens. Like I don't feel nothing at all.
She's being
Right, yeah.
she's a meanie according to Chi. She's
I was gonna say, I think
she's like an
the
MMA
feeling is
fighter.
different for.
Ow.
I mean, clearly the feeling is different for the women than it is for us. So we have to try to feel from the outside. They feel it. It's probably way more intense to a point. Obviously, I couldn't describe it. Couldn't tell you what it is.
Yeah, that's how I think it is too. Like that she's listening almost. Like she gets startled. Like, what is that?
Oh shit, Dad's talking.
What is
Yeah,
that?
who's that?
What's that noise? I hear something. And then the puppies, man, the puppies are always getting close too. Like they can hear the heart beating or something. It's really cool to see the dogs change so much. They've changed so much, actually. Like just in their behavior toward.
Yeah, they say that like dogs.
They know.
They should probably change a little. They might get a little more protective or like territorial when he's
Yes.
born.
We have
Exactly.
chihuahuas, bro. The territory
you don't
thing
need
is
many more.
crazy. The territory shit is crazy. Homie is honestly like experiencing a breakdown. Ignacio. Like he really is. Like he wants everybody to know that this is his house. Like this is my house, motherfucker. And my mommy's pregnant. Actually, it's his girl. She is his girl. She's not his mommy. That's my wife. She's pregnant with my baby. And don't fuck with her. That's what it goes through in my mind, right? In my mind, he thinks that he's baby daddy.
No, I fucking love dogs, man. Fucking
That's
chihuahuas too, man.
mine.
Chihuahuas are special.
Chihuahuas are. Yeah, they're special, right?
I miss mine.
Yo, chihuahuas are so special, bro. I had
Special.
a boy pit bull and a female pit bull, right? And my female pit bull was like I loved that dog so much, man. And she was mean to other, like, I was a single guy for a long time when I had her. I was actually talking to Chi about that today. I kind of wondered what it would have been like if I had my little chihuahua back then and not a big pit bull. Like, how she would have reacted to, like strange people being around me. You know what I mean? Because my pit bull did not like it. No, she didn't. Some advice once the baby gets here is don't worry about being super quiet, because then when you put the baby to sleep, every little noise will wake her because she's not used to the noise. We have dogs that bark. I'm scared.
Yeah, I don't know if you know about Chihuahuas, but they're loud as fuck.
Yeah, they you know. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yo, it's not even the dogs though. Really, it is me. I'm loud. I am loud. I'm naturally loud. The way I walk, the way I fucking talk, all of it. It's really bad. Naturally a brute.
I'm pretty sure the baby hears now, so it's already getting used to it. So you're gonna be all right. You're gonna be all right.
Yes, that's exactly what we plan on doing, is bringing some clothing of the baby, like a towel that we wipe the baby down in, and bringing that home for the dogs, right? That's the plan. Magic Nightman. Good night, man. Thank you for the first time chat.
Yeah, I remember it was weird when my first son was born. My girlfriend at the time, she had a mastiff, French
Ooh.
mastiff, big fucking dog. Used to always, like, every night, I would just go in the bathroom, like literally close the door, not lock it, but like lock it so she can't get out, like latch it shut and just sleep there the whole night. The day that we brought him home from the hospital, she never slept there again. She literally slept at the top of the steps. Like, you got to get past me. And I remember, like, one day I came home from work, like, late. It was like 11 o'clock at night. And I went to walk in the house, and I opened the door, and she, like, let out one bark. And I was just like, please no, it's me. Please no, it's me.
Yeah.
Fucking, that dog stands up on two legs. It was bigger than I was. But yeah, man, the dogs get really protective of the babies. That's crazy. My pit bull now is like sleeps. It sleeps. It's in my bed. It's me, the two kids, and the dog.
In the bed?
In the bed, yeah. We fucked up where the kids sleep in the bed early, and now we can't get them out of the bed.
Interesting.
So I mean, I would say don't do it, but like, I'm not mad that they sleep in the bed. A lot of people are like, oh, you shouldn't let them do that. And I have a 17-year-old, and I know, like, at some point in time they're not going to want to talk to me anyways. So I like try to soak it all up now while I can.
You're not wrong.
Yeah, my sleeps on my bed too. He has his bed here, and he sometimes sleeps here. But yeah, most of the time he's sleeping with us too.
Yeah, people are like, oh, you shouldn't do that. I'm like, bro, at some age he's literally gonna be like that too. Like with him, it was like that. It was like we were cool, we were chill, and then all of a sudden, got to a certain age where we had friends, and they were cooler than me. So.
Yeah, I let him decide basically. Like, he'll want to sleep here sometimes too, you know. Then he chooses to sleep over there. I think when they get that age, they'll know when they want to, like, not sleep there anymore, you know.
Yeah. Well, the point of that was, like, my dog sleeps at the end of it's like me, long ways, and then them two little short ones, and then that space underneath them, that's where the dog sleeps. My wife sleeps on the couch.
Ragnarok wants another baby. You should have one, bro, and then our kids will be the same age.
Let's do it.
I'm done.
I told
I wanted a girl. I wanted a girl, and then when I found out my last one was a boy, I was like, it's probably better that way. It's probably better that way. It's gonna be a lot cheaper, a lot easier. I don't know if I'd make a good
saving for the wedding now.
Girl dad. That's what I'm saying. I don't know if I'd be a good girl dad. Like, I would be too protective. I'm already protective. Like this one, like my 17-year-old. If it gets too late, I'm like, yo, where you at? And you pick up your phone.
And he's 17, so he's doing whatever the fuck he wants.
It's like, bro, I remember me at 17.
Bad news, man.
I'm fucking blessed. He's not that bad.
Dude, I was genuinely smoking crack when I was 17. Genuinely.
I didn't take it that far, but
Genuinely, like a crack rock, crack pipe. Crazy.
yeah, I wasn't that bad, but I was pretty bad for 17.
Yeah, I can't imagine myself
So-
that too.
So I'm lucky, but yeah, like I said, it's like at a certain age, he was just like chilling by him. Like I was like he barely like not that he doesn't talk to me, but only when he really needs something.
Who are you with? Where are you? Who are you with?
Yeah, it's funny because he keeps making these faces at me right now. Like it's not true.
I'm gonna be like that, Ragnarok. All her friends think I'm scary anyway. There is a lot of fuckboys out there. The thing is like, I just want to raise a strong, smart, and confident, woman that can be in situations where she's aware that maybe things are not appropriate and she should exit. Like I just want to make sure that she is a smart, aware, capable young lady. That's all I can hope for. What else
And
can
that's
you
gonna
hope
be-
for?
That's gonna be good coming out like from you and like she because of what y'all been through. So it's like what y'all been through, you guys are gonna be able to teach her situations to avoid, situations to like go against and shit like that. That's how I feel like now too, That's why I feel like the way I'm raising my son is to be respectful and things like that. And he's like that in school, so
Yeah. My two are crazy. The two little ones are little
Ugh,
Tasmanian devils.
it's gonna be.
how old are they again?
It's gonna be an interesting ride.
3 and 4. They'll be 5. Was it 5 in? What is it? 5 in June, 4 in July.
Oof.
Like 13 months. 13 months apart.
Terrible threes, man. That's something real.
Yeah, it's funny. People
Terrible
always say like
threes?
terrible twos. Yeah, people
it's
say
terrible
terrible twos, and they're fucking wrong, bro. It's because the only
Yes.
reason that I think the only reason anybody ever said terrible two was because they didn't experience 3 yet. Because 3 is fucking worse.
Three's the worst to me, bro. 3 was crazy.
2 is like I was like, oh, this is kind of rough. Like a terrible 2. I was like, this is kind of rough, and then a 3, I was like, what the fuck were they talking about? Like they're cranky for everything. Just fucking cranky.
Like the rest comment.
Always.
That's what I'm hoping for too in my end. Scare everybody.
Oh man.
I saw a TikTok of like a girl. It was like dads that are protective, and she's like posting selfies, but you see the dad creeping. In
The dad,
background.
yeah, in the background.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
I've
like
seen that shit.
Pictures and shit like that. Oh my! I said
She's like taking like, if I remember there was like a selfie in like the bathroom mirror, and he's got his head like around the doorway. I feel like,
yeah, like
I remember seeing that shit.
it would be the same way. I promise.
Oh my god.
Yeah. I got all boys.
So shut up. Shut up. Just shut the fuck up. All right? It's gonna be good. It's gonna be great.
It is. It's like, especially as the father, you're gonna experience some shit like a connection that I won't. I've almost fist fought this one once. I thought he was gonna throw a punch. I was like, I don't want him to do this. I don't think the girl would do that. You know what I mean?
I don't know, man. My dad still doesn't even know that that I have a baby on the way. That's how little I speak to him. So that's a whole nother fucking like hurdle that I've been thinking about. It's been in the back of my head a bit. He doesn't even know. She asked me a few times over the last 8 months, like, does he even know? Have you told him yet? And I'm like, no, I haven't. I have not. But what are you gonna do?
Sorry, I was running back to Hadouken. My bad. He said his son is 15 in July, and he feels like he doesn't want to talk to him soon. And I was like, yep, that's about the age, about 15, 16.
Teenager years.
We are
It's like
built.
a-
It's
like a
in
light
your
switch.
DNA to like think your family's stupid and push away from the nest. That's genuinely what happens, and it's like in your biology to leave the nest and go seek a mate. You know what I mean? Like that's
It's animal nature.
Yeah.
Like as animals, like that's the nature is to survive.
well, yeah, to prevent inbreeding and all that shit. It really is that deep. I mean, you might not think it is, but it is that deep.
That ingredient as an animal, we are an animal, right? Like you keep the species alive.
Right. It's genuinely a switch. Once people start going through puberty and they start having, sexual desires, that's when all those things change. That's when, your body changes, your mind changes, all that shit. It is literally a part of life, man. And it's a scary part of life for a father, I imagine. And a mother, in both watching your children go through that.
Parents.
So I come.
Yeah, because it's kind
of. Like I'm not at that stage yet. I'm kind of like scared of that stage too. The teenage years, like
it's let's just say people like oh like is that this really big gap between kids and then this really small gap between kids, and everybody's like, oh, those two young ones, they got to be crazy, it's got to be trouble, and it's like it is, right? But it's easy, right? Like with this one, he's not crazy, like he's not wild or like off the walls like a little kid is, but it's like, all right, who's he hanging out with? What are you doing? Like what is influencing him? It's like a whole different set of worries at this age.
Yeah. I got you, Sour Diesel. It's all good, brother.
Not like, hey, are they gonna knock some expensive ass shit off the wall? You know what I mean? Like,
right. No, I hear you.
So it's different. Good news is you got some time.
I do.
How old's Lucas?
6, about to be
6.
7 in June.
Oh, that's like, so those are the good times.
That was
what
me.
sports is he into?
Me and my littlest sister were 6 years apart.
Oh, see, and I feel like I think it's like the perfect age because he's gonna remember the whole experience regardless of his age,
Mm-hmm.
and he's looking so forward to it, like being that bigger brother.
Yeah.
Yeah, say like that age is a fun age because it's like sports and running around like crazy and they don't get hurt.
I mean, he gets too hyper sometimes. He do get hurt.
Yeah.
But it's like everything. Like right now, like a couple weeks ago, I probably should have done this, but I finally just showed how to ride his bike, And that to me was just such an amazing moment because I didn't know what to do at the moment. Like I was like, how do I teach him how to ride a bike? I'm gonna just fucking wing this shit. Like, fuck it. And I'm running side by side, holding the handle, holding his back side by side for him. And then it took him only a couple tries to do it. And he got it, pulled it off, and yeah, that shit was amazing.
I will not forget my first time riding a bike.
I remember mine too.
I got hurt so fucking bad, dude.
No, I think I was actually really lucky. Your dad what?
My dad told me, go, push me. And I had to fucking eventually do it.
Yeah, that's what happened to me. Only I fucking rode into the swing set. So like the end of the swing set, so like it's like an A frame with a crossbar. I drove right into that fucking crossbar.
So we had a house that had a lawn that was a hill. So, and it wasn't a super steep hill. So he actually just held the back of the thing and just let me go. Just like got me balanced, held me for a second, and then let me go. And then I would just roll until eventually I'd, fall to the side or keep going.
Fall over because of no momentum, right?
Yeah, or I'd start pedaling and keep it going. But it took a little while, and I remember exactly where it was that I did. I actually almost died in a car accident when I was 15 years old in the front of that house. Obviously, it was 10 years later, right? But fucking, I didn't live there anymore. I had moved away, lived in a different town, and me and a friend of mine were fucking racing through the back roads of this town, and we almost got into an accident, and we wrecked this car. And it was right in the front yard of that house where I learned to ride a bike, which was crazy.
10 years later, still taking spills in that yard.
Almost died there, yeah.
Yeah, I actually want to get. Speaking of bikes, my neighbor's got this electric bike.
So
and
cool.
my son has one, and I want it because like he's got this attachment, so it's like there's a seat. You just bolt the seat onto the frame. So I was riding my kids around on it. They just sit in a little seat. There's like a little pedal that doesn't move, and then you just ride around with them. And they were loving it, and I was like, damn, no, I want these.
They're like $1,000, right?
No, bro, they're cheap. It's like $250.
How fast do they go?
Like 15 miles an hour.
Shut up, really?
10, 15.
Yo, you know what I
I'll send you a
want?
link real quick.
You know what?
I'll send you this link, bro.
You know what one I want to get, but obviously I would have no real reason to have it because I don't live in an area for it, is those unicycles that are fucking like, they're like $6,000. It's a battery powered unicycle that fucking, it's insane. It's insane.
Unicycle, really?
Literally, it is a battery powered unicycle, and there's like New York City biker clubs with these things. No joke. And they're crazy. You got to check out these unicycles. They're expensive.
I posted it in the admin channel, so you guys both see it. It's a little electric.
Oh,
Like-
okay. This isn't what I was thinking
It's
of.
the Jetson. No, it's nothing crazy.
Yeah.
Oh
okay.
yeah, no, that's different. That's different.
It's nothing crazy, but it's fun. They're fun as shit. My neighbors got them. They're fun as shit to ride.
I'm thinking the one that Hazey's talking about is like one big wheel, and you have like a pedal on each
You know,
side.
No, I can't.
No.
I know what he's talking about. I can't be doing no unicycle shit.
Hold
Like
on.
I seen somebody use that shit.
Hold on. I'm going to actually go to YouTube and show you one of these videos real quick before we're out because this shit is crazy. This shit is really crazy, bro. Like, no joke. I've never seen anything like this until the other day, and I could not believe it. Look at this shit.
That's,
And-
I've just seen some of these things are
60
crazy.
miles an hour. It looks like that in a way, but that looks crazy.
These things are crazy, bro. I want one of these so bad.
That's 60 miles per hour, bro.
Bro, they're
That
nuts.
looks like a serious leg workout to drive, like to turn with that thing.
You don't have to stand like that. You can sit on it. Like, you got to see when they're just taking it easy. This is like the more extreme stuff.
Hey, what's
Yo,
up,
that's
YouTube?
crazy.
Alien Rides here, and today we have the
It is pretty
Goat
crazy.
Master Pro.
Design,
And this thing is huge.
battery.
This dude looks so
Just
excited.
in the spring
Look
of
at
this year, the Goat made the first 134-volt wheel ever.
134
And now,
volts.
they are one-upping themselves with the
Look at
biggest
going
That's
battery
up a
in the
hill
EV
at
industry,
35
the
miles an
Master
hour.
Pro.
Maybe
Featuring
not 35, but-
4,800 watt-hours of 50 E-cells, the Master Pro has the most battery of any EUC,
I
e-scooter,
mean,
or
shit.
even e-bike.
I imagine that's electric,
and
so you ain't gotta waste no
therefore,
gas.
ridiculous amount of range.
It's electric.
Our sponsor racer attempted to kill the battery as
Yeah,
fast as he could
that's
with
fire.
hard acceleration and top speeds. With an average speed of 43
Yeah.
miles per hour,
43,
and a 0 to 40 in
0 to 40 in
he
4
reached full tilt
seconds.
back at a measly
That's
60
that's a little
miles.
crazy.
With more conservative riding, expected range would be upward of 160
We gotta get used to that
miles.
shit.
160 miles on one battery charge.
Sporting a standard C38 motor,
Bro, that's better than a
comes with
Tesla.
160 miles.
Wow, really? Oh my god.
That
Yo.
actually might be better than a Tesla.
Dude, they're so expensive,
forget
though.
what they
These
get.
things are so... And you're going to fucking die if you get hit by anything.
Yeah,
Like, you have no fucking shot, bro. You're dead. 94% battery, max speed's 31.8. Look at that shit. Very quick. Look at that. Wow. Wow. The motherfucker is on the highway.
Yeah, he's fucking moving. on
He
that
is
thing. That's crazy.
cruising, bro.
That's too much for me.
Yeah, I'm about to take that to work every day.
Yo, this is so dope, man. And then they have the ones that have like much more crazy. So it took them 8 minutes, 2.3
The
miles.
Master Pro uses
Wow.
the same suspension design as the Master, with the 80mm travel distance to make the ride feel more comfortable. While it is not as cushy as the EX20, there's no complaint from me, as the large wheel effortlessly glides over bumps and potholes.
The upgrade. What's the
Any
upgrade?
suspension
Better
system is
tires.
tire, but it wasn't up to our standards. So we
Right,
threw on a
probably
IRC
bumpy
tire,
roads.
and it changed the ride completely.
IRC
It's now more
tire.
nimble and can be thrown around effortlessly. If you want the same ride feel, you can add
Add
the tire upgrade
upgrades,
to checkout when you buy the
outro.
Master Pro on your site.
What else do they got? What else? There's got to
Make
be
your
all
favorite
kinds of
version better.
friggin'
We've been working on more
electric
upgrades
stuff.
for it.
Here's a scooter with 50
Five
miles
things
per
I
hour.
love and one major con.
Hey, Dad.
5 things I love and one major con
Well,
with my
like,
$3,000
probably gonna get one at some
electric
point.
It's a
scooter.
$3,000
First up is
electric
power,
scooter.
torque, and speed.
That thing
With
looks
dual
like it, though. Look at
4,000 watts of power, you're doing burnouts even when you don't want to. You got
This shit is pretty
off-roady
beastly
knobby
looking.
tires, so that torque is going to rip you up
Look
any
at
hill that you can throw
that.
at it. And
That's
max
something you take
speed
on
is
a
rated
farm.
To go over 50 miles
That's a
per
farm
hour,
scooter.
Which basically you just hold on for dear life and say a prayer.
Yo,
Number
I
4,
used-
the dual
Land.
suspension on this thing is
Yo.
softer than a
Hold on. I wrecked a couple times on just a regular scooter, and I was all fucked up. Road burn.
cloud, and it loves to hit massive
Look at
jumps.
that.
Number 5, the RGB. It's going to
What?
light up the streets
RGB?
and turn heads. And last up, my biggest
go.
complaint is the weight. It's about
So
100
here.
pounds.
Oh, it's
which is a
heavy.
ton. Now it folds in half, which is great
Shit
for
they got
some
nowadays,
portability,
yo.
but
Look at
100
that.
pounds is
I'm trying to
heavy.
lift it up into my car. 5 things I
Wish I
love
had
and
pounds
one
heavy.
major
100 pounds is real heavy.
It's because the fucking battery, probably.
Electric unicycle, electric things to ride.
Electric things to ride. I always want one of these bikes because it's like chill
This thing
and like
too,
I
right?
can put my kids on it. Oh, I've seen a
Do you ever
couple
see
Yeah,
the
that's
of
the
Casey-
one I think I saw.
The
Yeah.
Casey Neistat fucking this thing right here, the electric skateboard. This is literally an electric
Human
skateboard.
remote control cars.
People use them shits in New York City.
Hey, yo, secret insider with me for like my senior year, we had to come out with a project of like what type of invention we should make, right?
Yeah.
Yo, tell me it would be dope to have something like this, but for like, I call it Segway strollers. So like a stroller, so that way you're able to manually
like-
push that shit, kind of like
Bro.
those Segways. Not to like that speed level, of course, you know, but like
Yeah,
imagine
be like
that.
it's like a stroller you just stand on the back of, right, and just
then
zoom
just
around
ride
the
that
mall
shit.
in. That should be
Zoom
perfect.
around the mall, zoom around anything from going to Disney World or some shit, or you know, the park. I
I have a
think
feeling Disney would be like, nah, you can't bring that in here.
that'll be a great invention, in my opinion. You know.
Nah, it would be. Give me a second. I just gotta take a little insulin, you know. Got a little. No, that was the one thing I meant to ask before, so I could just go all the way back to the pregnancy thing. Gestational diabetes. Did either of you guys, like girls, get
No,
it?
nope.
Did she or Brittany
All
get
good.
Now what?
She might not have taken the test yet.
Gestational. Nah, you would have taken it like months ago. Gestational diabetes.
No, not.
It's a test where it's a test that in order to test it, she would have told you she had to drink some like
Yeah, they think
crazy
they do that
sugary
in the
drink and
third
shit.
trimester, don't they?
That. Yeah, no, she actually got that test. Like I think like next week, this week or next week, she got a
Okay.
test. So I'm about
Yeah,
to have that test. She's kind of nervous about it. Who's scared of her?
Yeah, my reason I ask is because being diabetic, I know some things, but usually it's like the crazy thing about that is like it could go like it should go away, but it could stay with you for like a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, we got a minute left, so I'm going to start sending the raid off. Guys, it was nice to come in. Thanks for listening to my frustrations.
rant?
Yep. I needed to get it off my chest, bro. I was dying all day today about that shit.
I would be pissed.
I couldn't
Yeah, me
believe
Like, who
it.
the
I-
fuck does
I
this
would've
guy
been
think he is? Like, who the
For
fuck?
real.
I couldn't believe it, bro. I couldn't believe it. I was just so shocked. Like, you're mad
Like the
at me. You
audacity,
broke
this motherfucker broke my shit.
I don't call your boss. I tell you, and you're like, fuck you, call my boss. Okay, damn.
Like, fine then.
That's how you want it, man? Peace. All right, guys. Thank you
Well,
so much.
So not only did this motherfucker break my garbage can, he then cursed me out and threatened to beat me up.
Basically,
That's what I would have told the fucking boss. Would have been like, hey, just a heads up. You should fire him because he's gonna get you sued.
it's his
one day.
brother. He ain't
Yeah,
firing
no.
him.
Nah, yeah.
Have a
You'd
good
be
one,
surprised.
everybody. Talk to you soon. Bye.
Peace out, everybody. Peace out. Peace out.